Fit automations or decision trees are a great way to consistently deploy data-driven frameworks throughout the course of the season. One way to do this is connect your groups and your data and almost bucket your athletes for a given training day. This could be something like looking at a 7-day rolling load where I set low and high-end thresholds based on updated data. The system will analyze that data and filter your athletes down into different stimulus groups. So if I have recovery, base training, or mid-level programs, and then like a high-intent program, if I have those dialed up in advance, athletes will be filtered down into their respective programs based on their most up-to-date 7-day window. You can apply that same principle of force plate strategy. If I'm doing a CMJ or a multi-rebound jump or something like dynamic strength index, I can get that data into the system, have it analyzed, and then filter my athletes down into their respective groups based on that data. I could also use automations as a flagging system of sorts to assign supplementary training as data updates. This could be something like hip ratios or quad-ham ratios, where if those ratios reach a certain threshold, you might meet the adduction criteria or abduction criteria or hamstring criteria, and you'll be assigned a supplementary program that if it requires editing, you can still go in and edit after the fact. I've also seen something like this for downregulation work, where if you're tracking HRV or you know somebody's chronic workload is in excess of a certain threshold, we can kind of automate some downregulation work. The athlete will see that and you can work with them through it. I could even use this system to execute something like a daily wellness survey. I have the system set up to act daily, and at a time that I set, athletes will receive their daily wellness or readiness survey. Survey data in FIT is made actionable by having numerical data assigned to it. So even things that don't get a numerical response will have numerical data that you set up so that the system can analyze that information and make it actionable in your training, just like all your other KPIs.